What's going on, everybody? My name's Kai. Welcome to the channel. Consider subscribing. I'm trying to get to 1,500 subscribers by the end of the year. So, my friends, today has been incredibly hot. It was around 38 degrees. Tokyo is going through a heat wave right now, so it's very frustrating because there's not much I can do during the day when it's that hot. But now the sun's going down. It's around 6:30 p.m. It's starting to get cooler. Even though it's still 33 degrees, it's still a big drop from around 40. So what I was thinking today was I would really like to do some photography, and I would really like to hang out in nature. So what we're gonna do is, right now I'm gonna go to the 100 yen store, and I'm gonna pick up some small barbecue camping supplies, like a little burner and a little cup and stuff like that. And after that, we're gonna go to a big park that's near my apartment, and we're just gonna relax. And what's really nice about this park is it has an absolutely beautiful view of Tokyo Tower. So hopefully we'll go and we'll see it all get lit up. But either way, I'm going to be doing some photography tonight, so at the end of this video, there will definitely be some of the pictures that I took. I hope that you enjoy them. Remember, if you ever want to purchase them, just let me know. I leave my email in the description of every one of my videos. So, right now, yeah, as I said, I'm just heading to the 100 yen shop. I'm going to show you around a little bit because this area that I'm in is really nice. There's a big river that goes all the way through it. And also, I want to show you guys a strange flavor of Doritos that they have down here in Japan. I've never seen them anywhere else, but they're absolutely delicious, and they're easily my favorite flavor now. Okay, so I'm going to run into the Family Mart, get a water, get a Red Bull, and then we'll head out. Until then, let me show you this cool little area here. Oh, there's fish in there. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh yeah, you can see that. There's fish in there. Very cool. You know what I think would be an awesome time too, an awesome thing for the vlog as well? I would love to go fishing. I think I'll look into that, see if there's any fishing expeditions that I can do, because I'm in Tokyo, right? The ocean's right there. So yeah, you know what? I'm gonna look into that, and if you guys would like to see me go out on a boat and catch some fish, let me know, because I think that would be a great idea. Either way, I'm at Lawson's now. I'm going to grab a quick drink, and then we're going to head over to the 100 yen shop, and I'll show you what a 100 yen shop in Japan looks like, and we'll have some fun. Okay, so stick with me. Tonight's going to be a fun night. Hey guys, I found a building that you could totally Spider-Man climb all the way to the top of it. Let me show you. Look at this. And it's an entire building. It's basically just a ladder. Like, you could climb this whole thing. I guarantee you somebody has done that. That's crazy. You would never see architecture like that in Canada, because somebody would definitely climb it. Either way, on to my adventures. So my friends, I'm running really short on money right now, so I can't take the subway, but that was kind of a blessing in disguise, because now I can just kind of adventure and walk around my neighborhood. I decided for the first time to walk south. I had never walked south before because everything that I do is west, and I can just jump on the subway, right? But now that I'm really low on cash, I decided to just walk, and that was wonderful because within 5-10 minutes, I found this really beautiful area. It's got the river going through it. There's fish down there. It's a really nice area, and it just goes to show you that even if you're not going to take the subway in Japan, basically anywhere you are, if you walk for like 10 minutes, you're going to find somewhere really nice. Let me flip the camera around real quick and show you what this area looks like. How do I pronounce it? We're at Ichonahashi Bridge. I hope I pronounced that right. Either way, let me flip the camera and show you what I'm looking at. And then I guess that's the bridge. But very beautiful. And over here is a complete shopping district. So let's go into the shopping district and see if we can find anything fun. Oh, and guys, don't worry, the fireworks celebration is coming up very, very soon. I get paid again on the 1st of August, so I'm expecting the fireworks celebration to be like either the 1st of August or the 2nd of August. I also have a friend coming down from Canada, which is absolutely amazing. I've inspired her to take a leap and you know, follow her dreams kind of thing. So that's really fun. So I think I might wait for her, and maybe she can help me film it. So I would say within 7 days you'll see the fireworks celebration on my channel. Oh, look at this dog. I absolutely love seeing the dogs here. You don't see many big dogs, and my buddy Tavis showed me that the reason why you probably don't see many big dogs is because the apartments and the houses are so small. That makes total sense. That makes total sense. I have seen a couple big dogs, like golden retrievers, but most of them are like pocket dogs. One thing I find funny is you see a lot of people pushing their dogs in strollers. Like, that can't be healthy for them. I mean, it's not unhealthy, but shouldn't you be walking them? I don't know. I don't know. Either way, look at this beautiful area I'm in. Is there a Coca-Cola in here? Son of a bitch! Alright, I'll get back to you when I get to the dollar store. Oh, my friends, I have something hilarious to tell you. I managed to find about a week and a half ago when I was video game hunting. I don't know why I didn't film it, but I found an incredibly rare Nintendo 64 controller. It was only released in Japan, but it's a fishing rod. It's a fishing rod controller. It's got full like motion control, even though it was for the Nintendo 64. I guess the motion is used with like weights or something, but either way, it's a fishing rod. It's only online. It says that it's only compatible with one specific game, but I got that game, so on an upcoming live stream, I'm going to be doing that. But what I'm really hoping that when it says that it's only compatible with the one game, I'm hoping that like actually the only fishing rod component is compatible. I'm hoping the controller itself can be used for other games. So if it is, like if I can play The Legend of Zelda with it, I'm going to start a streaming series about beating Nintendo 64 games with a fishing rod. I'll show it to you when I get home. I'll put it in this vlog. I'll show it to you when I get home. Either way, right now I'm right in front of out of breath. Right now I'm in front of a traditional Japanese toy store. So let's go in the toy store and see if there's anything fun in there. Hopefully they don't mind me filming. This is what it looks like. So, let's see what they have on the walls. What's this big X? It better not be don't film. Oh, train set. I love train sets. Alright guys, let's go in and check it out. Okay, starting over here, this is something that I would love to get. It's a, what do they call them? Sea monkeys. It's a sea monkey kit. Let me know if you guys want me to get this for the channel, and then we can monitor the growth of it. How much is it? 20 bucks. We'll see. That is something that I'd like to get. It's always sold out on Amazon. These are very cool too. 12 bucks, that's not bad. It's a mechanical beetle, and you build the whole thing. They also have mechanical dinosaur. Very cool. Oh, it looks like they've got a ton of bath bombs too. All right. So when you're in a Japanese toy store, you see a lot of like really Japanese stuff, but then you see stuff that you would get everywhere, like Lego Technic, Lego Marvel. Does anybody else want Bionicle from Lego to come back, or is it just me? Oh, cool. Check this out. Very cool. Oh my goodness. Dad, I want a tiller. Oh, cool. When I was a kid, I would eat that up. Oh, Ultraman. I love Ultraman. You see a lot of Doraemon stuff too. Oh man, little food. Oh, see? This is for girls, but when I was young, I would want this so bad. I remember my Oma, when I was young, she bought me like a 300-piece grocery set. And I would play with her and I would be the cashier. I'm sure a lot of you have memories of that too. What else do they have in here? I'm gonna make sure that no kids get into the shot. I got cards, card games, puzzles. Oh, cool, Hanafuda cards. Very cool. Hanafuda cards are expensive though. You got Napoleon on there. I think that's Napoleon. All right, enough of that. If you guys want me to get those sea monkeys and we can watch them grow on my channel, let me know and I'll consider it. I just need to wait until I get paid because my budget right now is not good at all. I'm really hoping to get a couple photography gigs. One thing that's great though is I've been asked to come back to that hotel that I reviewed earlier in my trip. So when I'm in Kyoto, I will hopefully be making some money there. Either way, I see what looks like an aquarium store with fish in it. So I'm gonna go down there and see what they have. Look how cool this fish is. Oh, this one's beautiful too. Oh, look at this guy. Lots of little fish. What's in here? Look how tiny these fish are. Wow, cool. What's in here? I don't think. Oh, there's a little guy in there. All right, let's continue. Lots of little fish. I think these are betta fish. Oh wow, look how cool these are. Oh, more goldfish. I love the eyes on these things. Oh, look at these guys. Look, little turtles. And a frog. Look at that frog. Wow. Look at the turtles. Little turtles. Are these tadpoles? I don't know what these are. They're cool though. Oh, a lizard. Oh, wow. Look at this guy. All right, that's enough. I don't want to bother the people working here. Let's get going. Okay, my friends, so we're at the 100 yen shop now, but I don't see my favorite flavor of Doritos. They used to have them right in that basket there, and now there's none left. I'll hopefully see if there's any inside, because they were a really good flavor. I don't want to give it away without showing you guys because they were so good. Are they over here? Oh shoot! If I can't find them, I'll tell you the flavor in a minute. Let's go find some barbecue stuff. Okay, I'm pretty sure I saw it around here. Yeah, look. Mini stove. That's good. Now I just need some fuel for it. I think the fuel... Oh, look at this. This is perfect. Little container. Perfect. And I just need some fuel. Is there any fuel? Oh, right here. I think this is fuel. Yep. All right. I got my little set. Let's go have a barbecue in the park. So I'm in the snack section now, and it doesn't look like they have them, unfortunately. What the Doritos flavor was, it was beef taco flavor, and it really tasted good. It had it was basically like the nacho cheese, but it also had beef and jalapenos, and it was really good. I ended up eating 3 bags of them yesterday. This month, I've been gaining weight. This month, I haven't stepped on the scale yet, but I wouldn't be surprised if I gained like 10 pounds this month. Because I haven't been going to restaurants as much. I've been cooking for myself a lot more. But the cheapest thing that I can cook for myself is pasta. So I've basically been eating pasta every night and like cup noodle and stuff. Just not very healthy stuff. When I get paid on the 1st, then I'm going to eat more healthy. Either way, I'm just going to take a quick look around here and see if there's anything else that would be useful. I'm wondering if one of these would be useful. Hold on. No, I was thinking about this because it would be nice to be able to like grill something like a steak or something on that little stove, but I'm not too sure. I'll take a look and then we'll get out of here. All right, my friends, I'm done with shopping. I got everything that I need to have a nice little barbecue. We're gonna have a fun time tonight. We're gonna go down to Shiba Park and we're gonna take an adventure through it. You know what? I might even film another episode of my ghost hunting show. Now, I haven't uploaded my ghost hunting show because I want to edit it properly. I've had to redo it a couple times, and I want to add some more comedy to it. So it will be up eventually, but it's going to be a whole series that I'm filming. So there's going to be a new show coming to my channel called Let's Catch a Ghost, and we're going to have a lot of fun with it. It's going to be a parody of all of the ghost hunting shows and how ridiculous they are. But because I'm going to basically a forested area at night, it might be a good idea to film an episode for it. Either way, guys, I just want to talk to you for 1 minute about addiction. So, if you're struggling with addiction, I want to let you know that it is something that you can overcome. I never, ever in a million years thought that I would be able to overcome my addiction. I had 5 attempts because I thought I'd never be happy again. I thought that I would never be happy without a bottle of beer in my hand, and I tried 5 times to, you know, I don't want to say it too much on YouTube, but you can get over it, I promise you. One thing that I would say is try and go to a meeting. Try and go to a meeting, and I know that a lot of people are worried about going to meetings because they're worried about seeing somebody that they know there. But guys, I want to let you know, there's no judgment at an AA meeting or an NA meeting or an SA or any meeting you go to. There's no judgment there. And you might meet somebody who can really help you, Not once ever. I've gone to hundreds of Alcoholics Anonymous meetings, hundreds. And not one time did I ever see anybody put anybody down, make anybody uncomfortable. as a matter of fact, I say this and I stick to it to this day, is the nicest people that I have ever met in my entire life were other people in recovery. Because the thing is, you're all on a team, and you're all on a team trying to win the championship, you know, and the championship is getting sober. But everybody works with you and helps you, and I swear to God, if you've never been to an Alcoholics Anonymous meeting and you're worried about it, or a Narcotics Anonymous meeting, go, and I promise you that your very first time after the meeting, a bunch of people, I'd say at least 3 or 4 people, will come up to you, give you their number, give you their contact information, and they'll say, if you need any help, if you need any advice, if you need to talk, give me a call. I have so many numbers that it could fill an entire phone book, because these people are so kind and they really do care about you. So if you're worried about it, try not to be. I know it's a big step, because you're basically admitting in public that you have a problem. But guys, it's okay. It's okay to admit that you have a problem. Nobody would look down on a cancer patient. As a matter of fact, I am a cancer patient. I'm a cancer survivor. And I've gotten far more love for quitting alcohol than I did for beating cancer. Think about that. So, I'll leave you with that. Guys, I'm just at the 7-Eleven. I gotta get my Red Bull fix. Then we're gonna go to the hotel, unpack this stuff, and then head over to Shiba Park. It's gonna be a really nice night. Stick with me, guys. Hey guys, I had an idea. So, you know that I booked that 0-star hotel. So, I looked into that hotel a little bit more, and it's in a slum. It's in one of like the homeless areas of Osaka. There's not many homeless in Japan, but there's a lot of homeless people in Osaka, and I actually ended up staying like right in the heart of the slum there. So what I was thinking is I'm gonna do a charity stream in the next maybe week or 2, and I'm gonna try and raise some money, and this is what I would like to raise the money for. Let me show you. So here in Japan, they have these things called Calorie Mate, and it's basically a block of condensed protein and calcium, and I can't imagine that it tastes very good, but the thing is, one block of this is an entire day's worth of nutrition. So that being said, what I was thinking of doing was, they're $2.20. What I was thinking of doing is doing a charity stream where we raise some money, where I can buy a whole bunch of these. And then what I would like to do is go out, because there's going to be a lot of homeless people there. I would like to go out and give one to like every homeless person that I see. If you guys think that's a good idea, what I'm going to do is I'm going to match any donation up to $50. So as long as we raise $50, I will put in $50 kind of thing. Because I think that would be a really great idea, because it's not necessarily junk food. It actually gives them good nutrition. Just an idea. Let me know what you guys think. I wanted to let you guys know, one thing that I really love is finding the beauty in things that are like dirty, or I guess rustic, I don't know, but a great example of what I find is very beautiful is when nature mixes with kind of like dirty buildings, abandoned buildings. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I'm in a perfect place where I can show you. All right, guys, this is what I'm talking about. You've got a river here, but then you've got the big bridge that's all dirty. I don't know, something about this kind of stuff. I really like it. Either way, let's get to the hotel, unpack this stuff, and then let's go eat. Hey everyone, I found this rotisserie chicken restaurant that's like 2 minutes away from my place. It's closed right now, but let's see what the menu looks like. Whole chicken, slowly cooked for 45 minutes. Oh, a whole chicken's $36. That's really expensive. If you guys remember, I bought an entire chicken for, I think it was $18, and it was an entire chicken deep fried. But this place might be nice. We'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna stop into this grocery store real quick. Let's go inside, if you're allowed to film. No, you're not allowed to film. a lot of grocery stores, you're not allowed to film because I'm sure that a lot of people like myself, a lot of YouTubers, come in and film this and don't buy anything. So I'm gonna run in here real quick, grab some cup noodles, and then we'll head to the park. Okay, so surprisingly, they didn't have, ooh, smells good around here. Surprisingly, they didn't have any cup noodle there, but I got something more delicate. Much nicer than freeze-dried noodles. So I'll show you what I got, but it's a surprise until we get there. I've never had it before, but it is seafood, so it's gonna be good. Other than that, I'm near my hotel now, or my apartment, or my hostel, or whatever you want to call it, where I live. And oh, is there a Coca-Cola? Maybe? Coca-Cola? God damn it! That's okay, I got one at the store. You can find them at the stores, but I'm telling you, if you're looking for a Coca-Cola in a vending machine in Japan, good luck. Good luck. Either way, I'm here now. I'm just gonna unpack this stuff. What we have for dinner so far is I got some wurst and some cheese. So we're gonna have that as an appetizer, and then, oh, yes, wurst and cheese for an appetizer, and then some seafood for afterwards. All right, I'm gonna go unpack and I'll be right back. All right, my friends, so I'm in the Capsule Hotel now. Let me show you what I got. I got crab bisque, red snow crab bisque. That'll be delicious. I got this. It's a little cooking container. I got this little pan so I can put the fire starter on it so I don't burn the ground. I got some smoked cheese. I hope it's delicious. I got some wurst, little wieners. I got some sour lemon candy, very delicious. This is a kind of candy that's a gummy, and then when you bite into it, it's like, oh, you know what it's like? It's like a gusher, but the middle of it is incredibly sour. What else did I get? I got a pocket ashtray so I don't litter in the park. It's always good. Don't throw your cigarettes out in the park. It's very rude. What else was it? I got some fire starter. I got the mini stove. I got some more fire starter. And I think that's it. Oh, and some apple candy. All right, I'm gonna unpack this and then we'll get going. Oh, you know what? I wanna show you that N64 fishing rod controller. Give me a second. All right, guys, I got the N64 controller to show you. So cool, check it out. It's a fishing rod and it has a rumble pack in it. And I'm really hoping that it's compatible with other games. The joystick is really good, actually. But there you go, N64 fishing rod. Very neat. All right, everyone. So I've packed up a whole bunch of stuff. I forgot that I had Jiffy Pop too, so we're gonna have some popcorn for dessert. I'm having a really nice night. Today, I gotta tell you, was one of those days where I was really down. I was really sad. I was having an anxiety attack earlier. The other night, I mentioned that I had a really bad nightmare, the epic nightmare that I had. What I didn't tell you about that nightmare is that I was screaming in my sleep, and I ended up waking up everybody, and some people that were in the hostel actually went and got the housekeeper to come wake me up because I was just freaking out. Really embarrassing, guys. So last night I also had a nightmare, and today I was not feeling good. I was not feeling good at all. I didn't want to go out. I didn't want to vlog. I didn't want to make any content. I didn't want to do anything. I was lying in my bed playing video games, and I said to myself, Kai, get out of your slump, you know? Get out and do something. So originally today, I was just gonna walk down to that 100 yen shop and buy a bag of chips. But when I was walking and I realized, hey, you know what? I'm gonna have a great night. I'm not gonna let my anxiety get me down. I'm not gonna let mental health get me down today. And just by saying that, I turned everything around, you know? I turned everything around. So today ended up turning into a really, really nice night. Now I've got a whole bag of goodies that we're gonna cook up. it's gonna be a really nice night. The big thing for me is I'm really worried about my finances. My finances are not doing well right now. I went over my budget, which really sucks. So it just sucks, you know? So I am launching my Patreon soon, which is going to be good. I hope I get some supporters during my Patreon. There's going to be some amazing tiers in there. There's going to be like my photography in there. There's going to be video games. One thing that I'm also going to be doing with my Patreon is I'm going to be doing one-on-one video calls. So what I'm going to do for one of the tiers is 4 times a month, so once a week. We can have a video call for a half an hour and we can talk about whatever you want. You can ask me any questions you want. If you're struggling with addiction or anything like that, I can help you and I can be there for you every week, you know? I'm really looking forward to it. Also, I just want to let you guys know I really care about you and I really appreciate you. And it's crazy for me to be living in literally across the world and like on the other side of the world from where I came from, with nobody here. You know, I've met a wonderful girl. She's very sweet. We talked through the Translate app, and that's nice, but there's still something missing, you know? So, with you guys, I really appreciate your watching because I would go nuts out here without you. I feel like I'm with the crowd all the time. I feel like I've got a whole bunch of buddies with me all the time, so I really appreciate it. Other than that, I'm going to do what I always do. I'm going to run into Family Mart and get a beverage, a non-alcoholic beverage, of course, and then we'll head up to the park. The park is literally just down the street from me. It's about 5 minutes away. So, also, I brought my DSLR. So, at the end of this video, there are going to be photos. If you are interested in purchasing any of them, please let me know. Please shoot me an email to soberlivingcanada76@gmail.com. They're not expensive. I'm selling them for between $10 and $20 each, so they're not too expensive. And you can use them for any of your social media. You can use them for any art projects. They're yours to keep. Okay, so guys, I'll talk to you soon. I'll talk to you when I get to the park. All right. We have to walk through the forest for a little bit to get to the place that I'm going. Very spooky. Look, there's orbs floating in front of me. They're ghosts. See that one right there? That's a ghost. It's definitely not a moth or anything. It's a ghost. All right. See, there's another ghost. Because I'm looking in front of the camera and I don't see anything. You know what that means? Ghosts. Oh, look at that ghost. Very spooky. You know what you see around here, which is really cool? You see lizards. I know some people are scared of lizards, but I've never understood that. Like, I guess people are just scared of different things, right? Like for me, I'm scared of spiders, but much more than spiders, I'm scared of centipedes and millipedes and stuff like that. Big time. My grandma, God bless her, she had a huge bug problem in her house. But she was very old, you know? She was 96 years old when she passed away last year. And she just, I don't think she ever saw them because her eyes were bad, but there was bugs all over the place in her house, especially centipedes. And I remember one night I was sleeping in the basement. I was sleeping on the guest room, and I looked up at the ceiling and I saw something above my bed, and I didn't know what it was. And then I turned the lights on, and it was like a bunch of centipedes. And then ever since then, fuck that. I am not a fan of centipedes. Either way, let me show you how beautiful this is. Look, Tokyo Tower. So beautiful. So beautiful. That'll probably be the thumbnail. Give me a second, I'm gonna take a thumbnail picture real quick. All right, I'm all set up. I just need to put together the stove, but look at the view that I've got. I just get to sit here in front of the tower eat some dinner. I brought my burner phone, and it's full of episodes of The Simpsons. So we're just gonna chill out for a little while and enjoy the night. It's now 33 degrees, which is much nicer than it was. Today was 39 degrees. So yeah, 33 degrees to me used to be like the hottest I've ever experienced, because back in Canada, it doesn't get that hot. It does get that hot, but it gets that hot for maybe 1 week during the summer, and it's awful. Either way, I'm gonna set up my stuff and I'll show you the cookware. All right, my friends, so here's my setup. I've got my episode of The Simpsons, the one where Marge has to keep redoing her dress over and over and over again. I've got red snow crab bisque. I've got some cheese that looks like wurst, and then I've got some wurst. And then I've got hot mustard, and I've got Palo from Tokyo Premium Caminari hot sauce. This is my first time eating this with food. I just tried the taste test last time. I've got my pot, I've got my my fuel, and I've got some Jiffy Pop. Got some popcorn for dessert. So, oh, and I got a Coke and a lantern, and there's my stove, and there's my Red Bull, and this is my little setup. Also, this is my view. So beautiful. So beautiful. I'm so glad that I got the courage to come out today. And that's what it takes, you know, when you're having those days where you feel like you can't do anything and you actually do something, that's courage. So remember, if you're feeling down, try to go out for at least a half an hour, just take a walk, and you might feel a lot better. Either way, I'm gonna light this up and get to cooking. Look at how big this beetle is. Get out of here. Get out of here. Look how big it is. Good Lord. Is that another one? No. Beetles better not come onto my thing, because I'm not a fan of beetles at all. Hey guys, before I start, I just want to remind you, if you're coming to Japan, bring a small Victorinox knife. Don't get a knockoff because they're not sharp. You want a sharp, small Victorinox knife, because everything here is in plastic. Everything in Japan is wrapped in plastic. This knife here is absolutely perfect. I'll leave a link to this, that you can get it on Amazon. What's great about this knife is it has a little pair of scissors, it has a knife, and it has a file. That's all you need. I've definitely lost the toothpick and the tweezers, but yeah, bring a small knife to Japan. Everything is wrapped in plastic, but don't bring a regular size pocket knife because you can get in trouble for that. These are completely legal though, and they're very necessary. All right, guys, let's get this lit up. There we go. Oh, I'm having a huge deja vu moment right now. I think somebody at some point is gonna come up and get mad at me. I'm almost certain of it. All right, I'm gonna cook. All right, guys, cooking is started. Little wurst. You know what I didn't bring though? I didn't bring a plate. I guess I can just use this as a plate. All right, looking good. This has absolutely turned into a wonderful night. I've got my wurst here, I've got the tower here, I'm cooking my own food. This is a perfect thing to do if you just want to have a nice relaxing night. You can cook out here. It doesn't cost too much. I think these wurst were maybe $2, and the cheese was $1.50, and the popcorn was $2. So this whole night has turned into a pretty cheap outing, which is really good. I need to start making money. I'm going to try really hard going forward with my photography. I haven't been posting it as much because I'm making my portfolio right now. So, oh, there's not much fuel left. I'm making my portfolio right now. So, I'm going to post more. I'm going to post some videos that are just my photography. If anyone's interested, let me know. And I'm going to try really hard with my tours that I'm doing. Nobody signed up for my tour yet, but if you're out there and you're in Japan and you want to go on a really nice video game tour for the day, let me know. And yeah, I'm just a happy person. I'm really worried about the future, to be honest with you, because I can't go back to normal work. And I don't want to sound like, here, let me flip the camera. Yeah, so I can't go back to normal work. I'm having a lot of hard time with my mental health. My anxiety, it's not controlling me anymore, which is really good. Um, but I'm having a really hard time with my memory, and it's because of my drinking. I suffer from it's not a disease, it's more like a condition. I can't pronounce it, but it's something that was caused by my drinking. I lost all of my memory for the last 10 years, you know. I don't really remember my 20s. I remember, if you gave me a piece of paper and asked me to write down some events that happened in my 20s, I think I'd have maybe 5 or 6 of them. I went through some really traumatic stuff, and I really don't want to be one of those YouTubers that leans on that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, look at me, I've been through all this, and, you know, I'm not that kind of YouTuber. However, I need to be realistic in my life, and I need to accept my limitations. In Alcoholics Anonymous, we have this prayer, and it says, God, help me. How does the prayer go? Give me the strength, give me the courage to understand things. I don't know what the prayer is right now. I'm all verklempt. God, give me the power to understand the things that I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. That's it. God, give me the power to understand the things I cannot change, the courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So, I've said that prayer to myself quite a few times, and I've realized at this point in my life, I can't go back to normal work. I have too many limitations, you know? Nobody is going to hire somebody who maybe once a week has to call in, you know? I'm not saying I'm not reliable, because I am reliable, but I really have to do things on my own time, if that makes any sense. I know it sounds like I'm being a big baby, but the thing is, I can't go back to a 40-hour week kind of thing, just because my mental health, it's not allowing me to. So, what I can do though, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. What I can do is I can help people. And I really, really want to make my life about helping people. I want to dedicate my life to making sure that other people that were like myself, struggling with addiction or mental health, I want to let them know that they have a place in my heart and they have a friend that they can talk to. So when I get back to Canada eventually, that's what I'm going to start doing. You know, I really want to take my volunteering to the next level. I need to find a way to be able to get paid for it, but I'm planning on being like a sobriety coach. I want to work with people more in depth, because the volunteering that I do right now is wonderful. I love it. But I feel that if instead of volunteering with, let's say, 25 people, because currently I volunteer with about 22 people. I have a group of 22 people that I check in with regularly, like every day, just to make sure they're doing okay. And that's great, but I think I can do more. I think that I can be somebody who sets up like calls with them. Like, let's say every night at 8 o'clock, we're gonna have a half an hour Zoom call. I also think that I can be somebody to hang out with. You know, a lot of people, especially addicts, they have completely removed themselves from their social life. You know, at least I did. When I was a drinker, all I wanted to do was drink alone. And I felt alone. I felt like nobody was there for me at all. So I want to make sure that these people that don't have friends, don't have loved ones, have somebody in their corner, you know, somebody backing them up the whole time. And I also plan on taking these people out on excursions, you know, because when I got sober, I never believed that I could do anything without alcohol. Like, even there was a day one time where I called into work sick, and I said, look, I can't come in today. And I took, ew, there's another big beetle over there. Get out of here. What I did was I called into work sick one day, and because my anxiety was so bad, and instead I took a 12-pack and I went to the lake, and I went for a walk around the lake, and I just drank the whole time. It was so embarrassing. But the thing was, even something as simple as just going to the lake, going for a walk, going to the movies, it scared the shit out of me without alcohol. So I'm going to be offering people excursions that we can do together, and I can teach them that there is so much fun to be had without alcohol. Either way, that's enough for my spiel. I really appreciate it if you listen to that whole thing. That really means a lot to me. Yeah. Ew, there's a big beetle on my thing now. Get out of here. All right, I'm done. My wieners are done. I'm gonna start eating. All right, I forgot to bring a plate for condiments, so I'm just gonna use the inside of my bag, but I've got Paolo's hot sauce here. So finally, I'm gonna try it with some wurst and some cheese. All right, sorry, let's try it first with the hot sauce. Get that hot sauce on there. Let's try it. Paolo's hot sauce is so good. Delicious. Definitely would recommend. Don't lick your lips though. All right, I'm gonna eat this and then I'm gonna get to the soup. Hey everyone. So, this part of the video, I've had to redo like 5 or 6 times because I've been saying too many times. But let me talk to you for a moment and just say thank you. And say how much you guys really mean to me. When I was a drinker, I lost all of my friends. I lost the respect from my family. The only person that really stuck with me the whole time was my sister. And other than that, I basically lost all my friends. And I didn't have anybody. And I felt like the biggest loser in the entire world. I was single at the time, and I just felt like I'll always be single and nobody will ever love me again. And even if I do find love, it would probably be with somebody similar to me. I did date a girl while I was in my addiction, and it wasn't good because she was also a party animal. So she was just somebody that I could party with and continue drinking, you know? So a little advice out there for you guys. If you are somebody who parties, don't date another person who parties, because it really doesn't work out, because you're both enabling each other. It was a bad situation. I got out of that relationship. She broke up with me, probably because of my drinking, among other things, you know. But I felt so alone. And when I got sober, people started coming back to me, you know. People started realizing that, hey, Kai's really sick, and we miss the old Kai. We miss that person that we used to know. And I really thought that that person that I used to know was dead. I thought that they were gone. I thought, no, I've grown up. I'll never be that person again. And now that I'm sober, 659 days, I believe, I have turned back into the loving, caring person that I used to be. And that's just amazing. A big part of it, though, is because I have been surrounded by my friends, and they've all supported me. Even people that I lost contact with, they're back in my life now, you know? My high school sweetheart, she's moved on and she's with somebody else. That doesn't bother me in any way. I'm just happy to be friends, you know? There was a long period of time where we wouldn't even ever talk to each other. And now we're talking, you know? My old boss, I felt like when I lost my job at my old place, I used to work in a tattoo shop, I really felt like I messed up, because a big reason why I couldn't do that job anymore was because I was drinking too much. I was actually drinking so much that I was having seizures. I was having seizures at work, you know? And that's just absolutely embarrassing. And I thought that I had burned every bridge with that person. And that person, the owner of the store, he really meant a lot to me, because we were in a band together. He was much more of a best friend to me than my boss. But since I've gotten sober, I've reconnected and I've gotten that friendship back. And that friendship, I can't tell you guys how much that means to me, because I basically grew up, get out of here. I basically grew up working at that job. I was 17 when I got the job, and I worked there until I was like 22. And he was a really good friend of mine. And now we are, again, very good friends. So I just want to let you guys know that if you've lost your friends from your addiction, you can get them back, you know? If you've lost a friend group and you feel like you'll never see them again, I'm telling you, once you get sober and people see that you're trying, that you're working on it, that you are actively trying to be a better person, your opinion changes big time about that person. And I promise you that you can get your friends back. So that's a little message for you guys. I just want to let you know that one thing that I did do is I apologized to them. You know, I either wrote a letter, but I did my very best to go in person and talk to them and say, listen, I know that I screwed up. I have an addiction and I'm working on it and I'm sober and everything like that. And I'm telling you, being sober is an incredibly noble thing to do. Many of you guys know that I'm a cancer survivor. I had cancer from the time that I was about 17 until, again, about 22. I kept having these tumors grow in the side of my face. I had 4 tumors that were not cancerous, which was wonderful. But the 5th tumor, it was either the 5th tumor or the 6th tumor, it was cancerous, and it completely destroyed my orbital bone. I had to get my entire like basically from here, all of the bone that's here was completely destroyed by cancer. If I suck in my cheeks, you can really see how much it's been affected. Let me show you. You know, so when I was going through that, it was hard, but people supported me. As a matter of fact, because we needed money, my family wasn't rich, you know, and while healthcare in Canada is free, a lot of the things that go with healthcare in Canada is not free. For example, parking at a hospital, you know, eating food at the hospital while you're waiting during all of your things, the gas that it takes to get you to the hospital, everything like that, it's not covered. So me and my mom, we really needed money at the time because I had to go to downtown Toronto, which was about an hour and a half away, 2 hours with traffic. We had to go every Tuesday and Thursday for like 2 years, and that's a lot of gas. And when that happened, my town put on a golf tournament for me. It was crazy. If you Google Kyle Kelly golf tournament Orangeville, you'll see that the entire town of, no, it wasn't the town of Orangeville, the Lord Dufferin Center, it was a retirement home. They put on a golf tournament for me, and they raised like, I think $5,400 to help with my hospital expenses. And that was amazing, you know? But where I'm going with this is, even though that many people supported me when I had my cancer, once I got sober, the whole world supports me. The whole world. I have never felt more support. And you would think you probably felt more support with your cancer. And while I am very grateful for the help that I got with my cancer, I am 10 times more grateful for the friendships that I've rebuilt and the hatchets that I've taken out. I'm just so happy, and everybody admires that. You know, a lot of people say, hey, you have a lot of courage for beating cancer. And the thing is, I didn't beat cancer, you know, my surgeon beat cancer. And I'm incredibly grateful for him, but I didn't do anything. The only thing that I did was lie in a hospital bed with a catheter and a feeding tube up my nose. And the doctors did all that work, you know, and I'm so grateful. But when people say that, like, congratulations, you're so strong because you beat cancer, my doctors beat cancer. But I beat alcoholism. That is one thing that I beat myself. I, at every moment, could just take a drink. Here in Japan, you know, I'm completely alone. I have nobody to judge me. If I wanted to, I could just have a beer, you know? But I can't do that because I know that it would ruin me. And even more importantly, I don't want to do that. I no longer have any cravings, or I have thoughts about alcohol, but I don't have any cravings about it. I don't get nervous when people drink around me. You know, I could go out for dinner with 10 friends and they could all be drinking beers and I would just have a Coke, you know, and that doesn't bother me at all. But that's something that I did. So I'm telling you, as a cancer survivor, if you have an addiction, people will admire you more than if you beat cancer. And that's a huge thing. Either way, I just wanted to talk about that, a little sentimental. I hope that you watched the whole thing. If not, I understand. I'm kind of going on and on. But I'm going to continue this video. We've got the crab soup to try. So let's cook this up, and I'll stop being sentimental. I just want to say, guys, thank you. Thank you so much. And you know what? The very first day that I got sober is on this YouTube channel. I'm going to link it in the description. But you can see how much I've changed, because I filmed the very, very first day. I filmed the very, very first day of my rehab. So you can see from the day one until now how I've recovered. I'm going to link that in the description. Either way, thank you. And to all of my friends who gave me a second chance, thank you. To my old boss, I know you're watching this. And I just want to say thank you. Our friendship means the world to me, and I'm so grateful that I got all you guys back. So guys, remember, if you're struggling with addiction and you've lost your friends, you can get them back. I promise. All right, let's have some more fun. Sorry about the long rant. All right, guys, let's get this crab bisque going. One thing that's nice about Japan is you can buy all of these pre-made soups, and they're not that expensive. This one was a little bit more expensive because it's crab. This one was $4, I think. But you can get like tomato soup, cream of chicken, like any soup that you want, and you can usually get like a big bag of it for $1. Japan is, oh no, I got some on my thing here. Japan is, the groceries are very inexpensive here, at least compared to Canada. So I could get probably 3 times as much food here in Japan, and better quality food too than in Canada. So let's put this on here. Let's light it up first. I'm glad that I brought more than one fire starter, because these things only last for about 3 minutes. So let's get this on here, and we got to make sure to stir. All right, I'll get back to you. All right, guys, check it out. I think it's done. Time for a taste test. All right, guys, here's a taste test of the crab bisque. It's very good. Very good. Oh, what a beautiful night. So happy. Thanks you guys for watching. I really appreciate you. All right, guys. So the soup was amazing. The wurst were wonderful. Now it's time for some popcorn. I'll get back to you when it starts going. Oh, hi. Good. Popcorn. All right, there we go, guys. I looked up and there was just people standing there admiring me. All right. Actually, I'm not going to put that on there. I'll put that there. Let that burn off. And now I can just lie back and look at this beauty that I have in front of me. I hope you guys are enjoying this vlog. I know this vlog is different than my other ones, but I really appreciate you sticking with me. All right, there we go. Is it burnt? Nope. Oh, perfect. All right, my friends. So it's time for me to just relax. I've been working a lot lately, and I really haven't had any time to relax. So I'm just going to eat my popcorn and relax. But I had an idea, and I hope that you guys like it. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm having a hard time sleeping, I like to listen to nature sounds, whether that's crickets or water or thunderstorms is a really good one. So I'm going to make my own. I'm going to set up my camera kind of away from people so you don't hear too much talking, but I think the talking would be nice just to hear in the background. I'm going to set up the camera, I'm going to point it at Tokyo Tower, and I'll record, and then I'm going to release like a video, maybe an hour long, maybe 2 hours long, and it will just be nature sounds. So if you guys like to fall asleep to that kind of stuff, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to relax now. I'm going to let this finish burning, and then I'm going to clean up. Another thing that I was thinking, what about doing a camp out? Because I've heard from other YouTubers, now don't quote me on this because I don't know if this is legal, but I've heard from other YouTubers that hitchhike across Japan that it's okay to set up a tent in a park as long as you set it up at nighttime, and it has to be small, like a single person, double person, but as long as you set it up at nighttime and clean it up by dawn, you're allowed to stay there, from what I understand. I'm not too sure though. But if you guys would like it, I think I would love to sleep under the stars. Let me know what you think, and we could do that one night. Let me know. I would just straight up sleep on this because it's warm enough. You don't need a tent to protect you from any warmth or anything, but since I've been sitting here, I've already killed like 8 or 9 big freaking beetles, so I don't want to be crawled on by beetles. Let me know, guys. I'm going to set my camera up. I hope you guys enjoy the video that I'm going to make. It's going to be long, but it's just something to fall asleep to. All right, guys, talk to you soon. My friends, that's going to be the end of the video for today. Hey, listen, I want to encourage you guys, if you're having a rough day, if you feel down and sad and your anxiety is just going crazy, try and take a 30-minute walk anywhere. It doesn't need to be anywhere in particular. Just go for a 30-minute walk. I was feeling awful today. Awful. I had horrible nightmares last night, and all I wanted to do was sit in my capsule and lock myself away from the world. But guys, I pushed through it, and I had a wonderful night. I had probably one of the best nights I've ever had in my life. This whole night started just because I wanted a bag of chips. That's it. I just wanted a bag of chips. So I went to the store, and then I got an idea, and then look at how this night turned out. It was absolutely wonderful. So guys, if you're feeling down, if you're feeling sad, try and go for a 30-minute walk. It might make you feel a whole lot better, and you might end up having the best night of your life like I did. Guys, I want to say thank you, thank you, thank you. I also want to announce that in the next 5 vlogs, actually, you know what? I'm going to make a video about it, but I'm going to do a contest. I'm going to do a scavenger hunt. So I'm going to leave a clue in the next 5 vlogs that I make, and whoever puts those clues together and finishes the complete sentence that I'm writing, you will win a big, big prize. The prize is going to be a box full of Japanese candy, chocolate. There's going to be some gachapon in there. There's going to be some, it'll basically be a Japan box. It'll be a box full of Japanese stuff. Whoever finishes the sentence, what I'm going to do is I'll put like clue 1 in the, and then clue 2, whatever the sentence is. Whoever completes it and sends it to me first will win a big gift box, probably like a shoebox size, full of candy, full of Japanese goods. It's going to be really nice. So guys, stick with me. Stick with my next vlogs. I really appreciate it, and thank you again for helping me get over 1,000 subscribers. You guys mean the world to me, and you guys help me keep sober. Wherever you are in the whole wide world, please be safe, please be sober, and if you're not going to be sober, that's totally fine, guys. Just be with people that care about you, be with people that you love, be safe, and yeah, that's about it. Good night, everyone. Bye.